Hi, this is Ike from IkesOutdoors.com. Today I'm going to be doing a product review on the Eliminator Pro Elite. What the Eliminator Pro Elite is, and if you guys have seen some of my past videos, you know that I've looked for a product. It's actually been over a year now that I've been looking for one to help me get rid of my peep sight. I don't like having a peep sight on my bow. It cost me a big buck last year, or a few years ago. It cost me a big dough last year, not being able to see out of it. And so I've been looking for something to help me do that, help me get rid of that. And that's what the Eliminator Pro is going to do. Let me show you real quick what this is. You can see it's actually this whole sight on my bow here. And what it's got is on the back side here, it's got a, it's like the rear side of a rifle. It's just got this nice stand-up pin here with a very shallow V groove in it and a couple fiber optics. Now, I'm going to show you about the talk about the pin setup and talk about a couple different options that we have there. But this is the main component of this sight, is this pin right here. I've tried some other ones out, and I know a lot of you guys have probably seen my other videos, and I've tried some other products out to try to get rid of my peep sight. And I've had some that I liked and some that I used for a while, and I ended up finding stuff that I didn't like about them. Either I had to take my eye off the sight pin on one, the other one blocked my vision on a target, and I just didn't like some of those features about those other ones. This one is nice and small. It lines right up with your pins, lines right up with your bottom pin, and does not obstruct your vision in any way. It's right there in your sight, or in your line of vision, so you don't have to look away from your pin, look away from the animal to make sure everything's lined up. I've been shooting this one for about a week, and I can tell you at 20, 25 yards, 30 yards, even 35 yards, I'm stacking arrows in there better than I ever have. And I've been shooting this one for quite a while, actually taking a little bit more time with this one because of my experiences in the past with some of these type of products, to really review this one and really make sure that there weren't going to be nothing, there wasn't going to be anything on this one that that ended up being something I didn't like. I actually took this bow out and hunted with it this weekend. That's how confident I am in this product, and it passed the test, all the tests that I put it through. It doesn't obstruct my vision. It's right there in my line of sight, and it's very, very accurate. Some of the things that this is going to help you do is it's going to help you eliminate the peep sight on your bow. It's going to help you eliminate the kisser button on your bow. It's going to help you eliminate all these things on your bow to help you get a consistent anchor. Because this back pin, this V pin right here, is going to line up with your bottom dot. I have the vertical pin configuration here, and we'll talk about that later. It's going to line up with your bottom dot every time. Because it has this very, very shallow groove, hope you guys can see that real good, but because it has this very shallow groove, you're either in or you're out. That's one of the things that they talk about on the flyer that comes with it, is you're either in or you're out, and that's exactly right. You're in that groove or you're not, and if you're not, then you need to get in there, and you need to move your anchoring point to do that. It also shows you if you're torquing the bow, or if you're not lined up properly, so it's going to eliminate hand torque, and it's going to eliminate you anchored in the wrong spot. It's going to allow more light to come through, so you're going to be able to shoot later and you're going to be able to shoot earlier. You can also get these pins, these light kits. These lights just like this will actually fit this. There's a spot back here you can screw one in to eliminate this rear sight, and there's a spot right up here on top. And I've only got one light. I've got another one ordered and coming. But to pin that in right there, and you can turn that on in low light situations, and you're going to be able to see. I've had sights in the past that were very, very bright, but with my peep sight on there, it didn't matter how bright they were, because whenever I would try to line things up, I'd lose the animal in that peep sight. So this product has performed flawlessly for me. I mean, it is one that I am very, very impressed with. Now the sight itself, even the sight itself is well made. This is made out of 6061 T6 aircraft aluminum. It's got a nice dovetail mount up here. It's got very precise windage marks on the side, elevation marks on the side. Very precise windage marks up on the top. So it's very easy to set up. Setting this thing up, it comes with very good instructions. Comes with this nice DVD. Setting this thing up for me didn't take hardly any time at all. I'm not going to cover that because the DVD that this comes with covers it very, very well. I had this thing set up in about 10 minutes, and I had my peep sight off in in about 20 and was just whacking them and stacking them. I mean, I was knocking knocks off of my bow, off of my arrows. Some of the other advantages this is going to have, besides being able to eliminate your peep sight, is if you're a right-handed shooter and you're a left eye dominant shooter, which I know got a guy on my field staff that has that problem, and I'm going to get him to test this out later in the year whenever we can get together. But this will help you shoot a right-handed bow, because you can actually extend this out and you can use your left eye to line things up. I haven't actually tried that yet. Like I said, we're going to try that a little later on in the year. But it's got a lot of adjustment here. You can see I've got it set up for me here as a right-handed shooter, and it's got a ton of adjustment. You can get it over here, way out here, so I don't think that's going to be a problem at all, being able to extend it out far enough to actually get everything to line up. Another advantage it's going to do is it's going to make your bow actually a little bit faster, because the more weight you put on your string, the more speed loss you're going to have. So you're going to be able to eliminate your peep sight and a kisser button if you're using that. So it's going to add a little bit of speed to your bow as well. Now, like I said, this is available in a couple different pin configurations. I got the vertical pin configuration here. It's also available in a horizontal pin configuration. One of the nice things about this is having these two different housings. Once I got this one sighted in, all I do is mark the elevation on there, mark it here. I can slide this one right in. My left and right's already set. My elevation is set. I can line my pins up. There's windage marks out here. I can line my pins up with that, and I can be pretty well set, and I can fine tune and adjust it from there. But real quick, real easy to change these things out, and I like the vertical pin setup for this bow. If I go with the slower bow, then I can swap over to this horizontal pin setup, and I won't have any problem setting that up either. But now the vertical pins are preset. You're going to need to pick out the vertical pin configuration based on the speed of your bow. If you're shooting a bow that's, let's see, 260 or above, then you'll want the ones with an 1/8 inch gap. If you're shooting a bow that's 250 or below, you'll want one that has a 1/4 inch gap. And I found that with these things being preset, I was kind of leery about them. That's why I got the horizontal pin configuration as well. But I found that these things were accurate off the ground and off my tree, out of my tree stand. My first pin is accurate out to 25 yards, and they go in 10-yard increments from there. My second pin is accurate out to 35, 45, and in my bottom sight is out to 55, which I don't ever shoot that far anyway. But I've got 40 yards, I've got 45 yards I can shoot here at the shop, and I can tell you that was exactly dead on at 20 yards. This one was hitting about 2 inches high. 25 yards I was hitting dead on. Same way here, 30 yards I'm hitting about 2 inches high. 30 yards or 35 I'm dead on. And 40 and 45 and 55, it was very easy to set up. And once I got my 20 yard or my 25 yard pin set up, everything else was set. Shooting this thing out of a tree stand, absolutely no problem. I don't have a tree stand here. I just climb up on the house usually, but so I can climb up on my house, which is about 12 to 14 foot on my back porch, and I can shoot about 20 to 25 yards. And I mean, the top pin at 25 yards from that elevation was dead nuts. It was right on there. Okay, so this is the Eliminator Pro. This is made by Extreme Outdoor Products. This is an awesome peep elimination product. It has worked better than any other product that I've tried in the past. I've had absolutely no problems getting this thing set up. It's built like a tank. That 6061 aluminum is nice and solid. I like how it extends out. This is a nice long sight. And I just like the way this thing's set up. It's real easy to see. A nice thing too is you got these two dots back here with this vertical pin configuration or the horizontal. You know when you're lined up here and you're lined up, all you gotta do is line up those dots. Your bottom pin sets right down in that groove, and I mean it's consistent, it's accurate, it's very easy to use, and I mean I won't shoot a peep sight again. This will be the product that I'll be using from now on. And I've said that about some other things and other peep elimination products, and I've ended up finding flaws in them. And I'm very, very picky about these things, and I think I should be. You know, I think that if you're going to go out and fling an arrow at an animal, you should have utter confidence in your equipment and utter confidence in the things that you're using to put that animal down quickly and humanely. And this Eliminator Pro, I've already taken it hunting. I took it hunting with me last weekend, and I'm going to continue to hunt with this bow this year and try to get a kill with this high country iron mace. But this thing is very effective at solving the your two most important problems of torquing and a consistent anchoring spot. I have no problem getting into a consistent anchoring spot with this every time. It's quick. I don't have any. It doesn't take me a long time to line things up. It's real quick. Just pull it back. I go with my knuckle right below my ear, so I've got that mark to line me up. But even at that, if you're off just a little bit, it's going to make a ton of difference, especially at further distances. So I've got this here to help me get things lined up. Keeps me from torquing the bow. Keeps me in a good, consistent anchoring spot. And it's very bright, even without the sight on there, even without the light on there. You know, and if I get my light in for this rear one, I mean, it's going to be. I'm going to be able to shoot any deer that I can see during legal shooting hours. Okay, so this is the Eliminator Pro. Give you a good look at this thing here. Good look at how this thing's set up. Quick, easy to set up, no problem at all. The one I've got on my bow here is the black anodized. This is available also in a Lost Camo and let's see, Real Tree. And I like the black. This goes with every bow that I've got. I've got a couple different camo patterns, but if you're shooting Matthews, they've got the Lost, or if you're shooting something else, they've got the Real Tree. So I'm very, very impressed with this thing. Like I said, it sets up quickly, easily, and does everything that it is advertised to do, which is the way we test products out. For me, this product solves the problem that I've been having for a year, and that is getting rid of my peep sight. I've wanted to get rid of that for a long time. I've always thought that it was kind of a crutch, and this product is solving that and solving it very, very effectively, and a very accurate sight as well. So be sure to check this out. This is the Eliminator Pro Elite, and this is also available in the extreme rear sight model. So if you have a multiple pin sight and you don't want to replace that multiple pin sight, you can actually get just this bottom piece or just this back piece. One of the nice things I like about this one here, this sight that I'm shooting here is one piece. So whenever I go to change bows, which I do a lot with all the bow testing that I do, and even I usually own 4 or 5 bows a year, so all I got to do is unscrew this, pick up my next bow, and I screw the thing on there, and I'm sighted in and I'm ready to go. So I like the one piece, but if you don't have a sight that you're already used to and one that you want to keep, you can buy just the rear part. It's called the Extreme Rear Sight. So that is available as well. These are made by Extreme Outdoor Products, and you can check them out. Their website is extremeop.com. We'll put that right here for you guys so you can see that. Be sure to check them out. This is a fantastic way of eliminating your peep sight and getting your bow a little bit faster, preventing hand torque, getting a good consistent anchoring spot every time. And it's a good, even that, it's a good sight. It's a good, well-made sight. It's nice and bright. It's very accurate, and one that even if you take this part off the back, this front sight is a very well-made sight, and one that I think would be a good standalone sight as well. You throw in this back blade, and you give it the ability to get rid of your peep sight, and your money, you're set. So for me, this is the answer to a year-long quest of trying to find something to get rid of my peep sight. So be sure to check this out. ExtremeOP.com is their website. Extreme Outdoor Products is the maker of this, and this is the Eliminator Pro. So be sure to check that out. This one gets a big thumbs up. This is the one I'm probably going to continue to shoot from now on. Be able to pull this off right on my other high country or on my Nemesis and go right out to the woods and harvest me a deer. So this is a fantastic product. Be sure to check out our website, IkesOutdoors.com, for more product reviews, more videos. We've got some cooking videos up, processing videos, and some hunts up there as well. So be sure to check that out. IkesOutdoors.com. For more information about this site, ExtremeOP.com is their website. Appreciate you watching.